The National Youth Council today begins the second edition of Youth Connekt Gambia Summit. Youth Connekt Gambia is a platform designed to connect the country's youth for socio-economic transformation. The Youth Connect initiative was launched in 2012 by the government of the Republic of Rwanda and the United Nations Development Programme UNDP. The overall goal of this Pan-African multidimensional initiative is to engage young people in all spheres of nation building, including enhancing their own economic empowerment. The model was endorsed by the African Union as a major implementing modality of the African Youth Charter and equally has been embraced by a good number of AU member states for its innovative design and implementation, policy harmonization, harnessing of programs, and partnership within the country or nations. The theme for the second edition of Youth Connekt Gambia is accelerating investment in youth, resilient Gambia. Speaking at the opening ceremony, Honorable Bakar Y. Baji, Minister of Youth and Sport, highlights the importance of youth participation in nation building, adding his ministry would continue to engage the youth through the National Youth Council.
The youth category of our population has demonstrated strong desire and capacity to learn and utilize that knowledge to excel individually and as a community. It is for this reason that I want to assure you all that the Ministry of Youth and Sports, and by extension, the government, recognizes that potential of young people, both as human resource by virtue of the youth dominance among our population, but also as a skillful group of individuals with a lot of ideas and skill set, which, if harnessed, can hugely contribute towards the country's socio-economic transformation drive. We however note that this cannot be done without having the right tools, policy framework, and resources needed. This is why the ministry will continue to engage you through the National Youth Council and other institutions within the ministry with a view to continuously create the linkage with the government, to listen to you and together map out the right policy environment and build the resource base needed to move ahead using opportunities availed to us by the ideas and programs of the Youth Connekt and other youth-driven initiatives.
Honorable Usman Eba, Minister for Communication and Digital Economy, while speaking on behalf of the Gambian presidencies, the Youth Connekt is a good initiative and that the government is working tirelessly to empower Gambian youth.
This is indeed an important gathering and significant step in the development of our youths. Youths are backbone of our nation. The government is aware of the reality of our youths on the ground and the needs to create more jobs and opportunities. The youth and is working tirelessly to make sure the youth gain meaningful employment in this country. Ultimately, this year, the summit aimed to bring together relevant government ministers and stakeholders to review and discuss and strategize on how to achieve the Youth Connekt goal in the alignment to those Cyber Youth Connekt. Similarly, the goal will align with the National Development Plan NDP, National Employment Policy 2021 to 2026, National Employment Action Plan 2021 to 2025, National Youth Policy 2019 to 2028, the Sustainable Development Goals as known as SDG.
Madam Aisatadi, UNDP resident representative, says the Youth Connekt Gambia will significantly contribute to the reduction of the current youth unemployment rate of 38%.
The initiative is important in accelerating the creation of decent jobs for the youth, digital empowerment, youth innovator in the local communities across the country, and also building leadership and dialogue skills, enhancing their participation in governance and decision-making space, among others, that will significantly contribute to the reduction of the current youth unemployment rate that is at 38%. The Gambia Youth Connekt initiative is also a strategic platform for youth peer-to-peer learning both within the Gambia and beyond.
Meanwhile, Mr. Usman Fati, chairman of the National Youth Council, says Gambian youth are ready to take the country to the promised land.
This year's summit seeks to enhance policy dialogue, program harmonization, and partnerships to achieve the goals of Youth Connekt Africa in the Gambia. Mobilize the youths and youth development actors to actively participate and support the implementation of the Gambia's National Development Plan, NDP, the AU Agenda 2063, the National Employment Policy 2021-2026, and the National Employment Action Plan 2021-2025. The National Youth Policy 2019-2028, and the United Nations Sustainable Development Goal, SDGs. It is also aimed to inspire and galvanize support for the Youth Connekt activities in the Gambia. I am convinced that the youth of the Gambia are ready and willing to move the agenda of this country to the promised land. The road to the promised land might be rough, tough, and dark, but we have the strong belief that we shall succeed.
As a multifaceted initiative aimed at providing a comprehensive answer to the several challenges faced by the youth, 10 participants will be competing in the second edition of the Youth Connekt Gambia for pitching. The pitching is also another part of the summit, which intends to bring out sustainable solutions to some of the development challenges in the areas of IT, climate change, agroforestry, and creative arts, among others. Reporting for Kerr, Fatou.